So fx is x square plus 1 by x square minus 1 if x is not equals to 1 and minus 1. That is very correct, because you see fx is x square plus 1 by x square minus 1. Okay, so the denominator is x square minus 1, it can be x plus 1, x minus 1, right? So if the denominator is x plus 1, x minus 1, x of course cannot be 1 or minus 1. And fx is 1 if x is 1 or minus 1. Okay, so fx equals to 1 if x is equals to 1 or minus 1. This is the condition that is given. Okay, so that what is given, that fx equals to this thing, like fx equals to, so the definition that is given is x square plus 1 by x square minus 1 if x is not equals to 1 or minus 1, and this fx equals to 1 if x is 1 or minus 1. Okay, and what is the definition for gx given? Gx equals to x plus 1 x minus 1 if x is not equals to 1, because that is very normal. You can see that if x is equals to 1, the denominator becomes 0. Okay, and gx equals to 3 if x is equals to 1. So if x is not equals to 1, at that time gx is x plus 1 by x minus 1, and gx equals to 3 if x is 1. What is the minimum possible value of fx by gx? Alright, so what is fx by gx?
X plus 1 whole.
Okay, now so these two gets cancelled out. We get x square plus 1 divided by x plus 1 whole square, right? Now see, this is of course greater than 0. X square is always greater than 0, positive, or maybe equals to 0. X plus 1 whole square is always greater than 0. So this thing is always greater than 0. Okay, it is always positive. Okay, or greater than equals to, let me write down, greater than equals to 0. It is always positive. So what is the minimum possible value of fx or gx that I need to find out? So we got, so let me take, let fx by gx equals to by, let us expand this. Okay, now say this becomes a quadratic equation. Okay, this one becomes a quadratic equation in terms of x. Now for x to be real, what is x? X is the root. Okay, what is x? X is the root. So for x to be real, the discriminant has to be greater than 0, greater than equals to 0. Okay. For x to be real, the discriminant has to be greater than equals to 0. Okay, so what is the discriminant? B square minus 4ac. So B square minus 4 AC, this one has to be greater than 0. এখানটা বুঝতে পারলে সুতমা? এটা হচ্ছে কোয়াড্রেটিক
হ্যাঁ
ইকুয়েশনস
স্যার,
এর
আমি
কনসেপ্ট।
জিজ্ঞেস
ওকে,
করতে যাচ্ছিলাম যে ডিসক্রিমিনেটটা কি।
okay, so what is coming? It is coming that y has to be greater than equals to half. Okay, y has to be greater than equals to half. What do I need to find out? I need to find out what is the minimum possible value of fx by gx. Okay, and from here we are getting that y has to be greater than equals to half. Now also what is y? Y is fx by gx. Okay, and from the definition we got that when x equals to 1 or minus 1, fx is 1, and when x equals to 1, gx is 3. So from here also we can say that when x equals to 1, what is going to be y? Fx is going to be what? 1 when x equals to 1. And what is gx going to be? Gx is going to be 3 when x equals to 1. Okay, so we have two values of x. So from here I can say the minimum value of two values of y. From here we can say that the minimum value of y is half, and from here we can say that the minimum value of y is 1 by 3. So which one is the most minimum? 1 by 3. বুঝতে পেরেছো? So that means my answer is 1 by 3. Okay, so let me explain it once again. So fx is this, x square plus 1 by x square minus 1 if when x is not equals to 1 or minus 1, and fx is equals to 1 when x equals to 1 or minus 1. Gx equals to x plus 1 by x minus 1 when x is not equals to 1, and gx is equals to 3 when x equals to 1. Okay, I need to find out the minimum possible value of fx by gx. So I divide it and I get this. This expression is of course greater than equals to 0. It will never be less than 0, so that means it is positive. Now I took fx by gx as y, so y is equals to x square plus 1 by x plus 1 whole square. I cross multiply, expand, and this becomes a quadratic equation. Now for x to be real, the discriminant has to be greater than equals to 0, so b square minus 4ac has to be greater than 0. Okay, now y minus 1 whole square is going to be a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so open the bracket, cut it out. From here I get y is greater than equals to half, so that means y minimum is half. Okay, also y is equals to fx by gx. Okay, also y equals to fx by gx. Now we know that when x equals to 1, fx is 1 and gx equals to 3. So on putting that, I get y minimum as 1 by 3. So I get two minimum values of y. One is half and the other is 1 by 3. Out of which 1 by 3 is the most minimum. So the answer is D.